Look at your neighbor eyeball to eyeball and say, whatever you do, keep your dream alive. Look at somebody and say, keep the dream alive.
Keep the dream alive.
You may be seated in the house. I got time to work with this just a little bit. I got to put a little weight on this. I just don't want to mess with you. But I got to just drive home. First thing we got to talk about is this man. I'm not going to deal with a whole lot of with this historicity and talk about how deep he is, how anointed Gideon is, and talk about his pedigree, his lineage, and who his father was as Joash. But I'm talking about a dream this morning. Anybody know what I'm talking about that has a dream? I might be the only one that's a dreamer in the house, but I doubt it. There are some more people here this morning who have a dream. And you've been trying to struggle with it because by now dreams are speaking to you so loudly and profound that you think that you have actually lost your mind because you're getting glimpses and snapshots of your future. And yet you're walking toward it, but you're close, but it's not happening yet. Am I the only person here who has a dream birthed in your spirit that God keeps right on, not just one dream, but it seems like the same dream keep reoccurring? Some of us been having the same dream, not for weeks or months, but it's been years. And you say, why, Bishop, is it that we having the same dreams? It's not that God doesn't know what he's up to. He's trying to get you to realign and readjust yourself to know who you are, to fulfill your purpose. Because dreams are real. It's only snapshots of your future. Augustine, I go so far to say that dreams is when God speaks to us while we're yet asleep because we're not listening while we're woke. Well, this way also, you got to catch this thing about dreams. Because dreams are not just for nighttime. Because there are some dreams that you've heard already that you call a daydream. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. It's when you're sitting in the classroom, sitting idle, and you're looking, gazing off somewhere, like some of y'all are right now, and you're listening while you're in this church. Your mind is on KFC. You're thinking about Mickey D's. Oh yeah, you're looking at the Golden Arches right now. Golden Corral, you're looking at the buffet. You're thinking about something else. It is not a vision, it is a dream. And so it is a daydream. That's what makes me see now that some dreams are given to us that we don't even have to close our eyes. Come on, man. Because now don't get it twisted now, Bishop, because some people think that they're actually having a vision, but they only are seeing a dream. Thank God I went to school for this stuff. I can know what I'm talking about a little bit. Because some of y'all think you have a vision. Because a vision is also birthed in a dream. Because some dreams, oh, y'all okay now? Because some dreams, Pastor Gil, also are so tangible that they are given literal. And then there are some dreams, Antoine, that are given symbolic. Now, there are some dreams that are symbolic, some dreams that are literal, and the other dreams are scriptural. So now we got three types of dreams, because now there's a dream that God gives you out of his word. Then there is a dream that is symbolic. That means that you have to have some interpretation to understand what the dream actually means. But then there are some dreams that are literal. That is going to happen just the way you saw it. Talk to me up in here. That's why some of y'all are looking at some of this stuff. That because in some of y'all dreams, you look better than what you look right now. Because in your dream, you look handsome, you look vibrant, you look healthy. But you in real life, you're sick, you're tired, you're broke, and you don't even know what to do. But in your dream, all right, Lord. You look better than you ever looked. You fit, you're trim. My God. Oh my God. It's like you're going to the gym all the time. You're looking like you're lifting weights. You're looking good. You look at yourself in this place and ask, who is that? Who is it? That's why when God talked to Gideon, Gideon said, who are you talking to? He began to fleece God after him. And at the onset, when y'all go home and study this, he fleeced him. He said, if it's you, tomorrow morning, I'm going to lay my mat out. If the dew is on the mat, come on here, and the ground is dry, that's the word. I know you're talking to me. My Lord. So God did that for him. He got up, run the mat out, ground was dry. But he run the mat out, mat was wet. He said, God, you done that. I'm going to fleece you again. My Lord. Just like some of y'all right now. You got to try to make sure. I still don't know what God called me to preach tonight. Come on. There was a go, Lord, what? What's wrong? I ain't talking about you. You know when God called me to preach. We just talked about it yesterday. Don't. We going to use something. Okay, I'm sorry. Because God called some more people to do some more stuff in here. All right. And y'all started fleecing God. Come on. And so this time, God, let the ground be wet. But let the fleece be dry. So he goes out the next morning and, my God, the fleece bone dry. But the ground is wet all around it. And God says, you are my name. I'm talking to you. I'm going to give all of Midian to your hand. Here's the problem. Here's the real big problem. You got too many folk with you. Come on. Here's the problem right here is that you going up to some folks that you can't even number, and God says you already, watch this now, Gideon already don't have enough folk. And God tells him you got too many folk. Who am I talking to this morning? When God speaks to you about how much money you got, and you shake your pocket and say, you can't be talking to me when all I got is some change. Who am I talking to? When God tells you, I'm going to make you a millionaire, but yet in your spirit, all you see is a bum and a person trying to live paycheck to paycheck. Who am I talking to when you can't see what God sees in you? My God. And God started talking to you out of your future. Not out of your circumstance, not out of your presence. He's not talking to you out of what you're living right now. He's always trying to pull you up.
All right, man. All right.
And you keep right on putting yourself
down.
My Lord. Because you're not sure that it's God. Then you let people talk you out of who you really are. All right. They said when Michael Jordan got his Hall of Fame, he invited everybody that shot him down there. They talked about Michael Jordan like a dog. Because Michael talked about all of them and said, you ain't believe in me. But I'm the best. My God. I told the coach that cut it. You cut me for this joke. He invited the guy there that he cut it for. So you cut me for him? Look at me. Look at all these rings I got. My Lord. And I haven't let you stop me. Y'all don't like that, do you? They said Michael Jordan was arrogant. He was wrong. He shouldn't have done it. I agree. He should have done every bit of that and some. Because you look back on your life right now, there were some people who don't even want you to get far as you are right now. And you ain't going nowhere. In your spirit, you ain't going nowhere. And they got a problem with where you are right now. And you got the audacity to be hating on me when I ain't got nothing. Jesus. Watch this now. Gideon is messed up because he already starts out, Jay, without enough. You ever went to the car lot without enough? You ever looked at the house that God promised you and it does not match what you make?
I'm talking to men now that are single because I believe in this with all my heart. I tell my daughter this all the time. What we said, you listen to this too. You just like my daughter and all y'all snipes girls back there, you better hear me too. I'm going to tell you right now, if the boy ain't got a job, please. Who you talking to? Now, that's when you're in your 20s. Them girls 20. But if you 45, 55, and you ain't got nothing by now to offer me when you step to me, now, I'm talking to men. Because when you present yourself, you ought to be getting up something. You hear me right? I ought to be coming strong with this thing. It ought to be hard to turn down. I don't care how ugly I am. I'm hard to turn down when my pocket's deep.
Right, come on, man. That's right.
Hard, mama, to walk away. Said, my God, he's talking paying for everything. He got it all. Y'all feel me? He's got something. Y'all okay?
All right.
And so he. And so Gideon already starts out behind the 8 ball, and God tells him, "You got too many folk." Now wait a minute, God. You might not understand. I got roughly 30-something thousand people. Right? I can't even number their folk. Did y'all just read that in the text? There were so many camels that they were like locusts. They could not be numbered. Did y'all see that? Like it was what? That means they couldn't count. There were so many folk down there. Now, y'all might not like this, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Now, Lord have mercy. And this dream that this boy has, before I get to this dream, they got all of this stuff down there. And you tell me, I need some more people. I need some more folk. And you telling me I got too many folk. Now God tells me to take them down to the water. That he's going to try them there for me.
Come on now.
He didn't tell me to get rid of no folk. That's why I keep trying to tell folk that pastor in churches, you ain't supposed to get rid of nobody. God will get rid of them. You ain't never nobody leave your church. They'll leave on their own. I ain't never had to tell nobody to leave. Guaranteed they're going to leave. Keep doing what I'm doing, you got to go. Because you got children. They going to stay with you, fella. They going to leave you too.
That's right.
All children didn't come to stay. Y'all my babies. I hate to see you go, but some of y'all might outgrow me. Or I might outgrow you. Either or, we might just have to part company. Y'all okay? Please don't say it. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. Y'all okay? And so what happens here, Gideon takes them down to the water, and the text says that God says, I'm going to try them there for you. Now watch this, Brooks. While he's trying them there, he says all of them that laugh like a dog. Y'all remember that text?
Oh, okay.
But in other words, Mitch, he says everybody that gets down and takes their hand and puts it in their mouth. He says, set them aside. Y'all remember that? And the number was how many? 300 folk. 300 people that laughed like this here. Put water. In other words, Pastor here, when they got to the water, they kneeled down. They kneeled down. They could still what?
They can still watch.
They can still watch. But the other folks, when they got down, they put their what? They put their face where?
In the water.
Now, I don't know about you. You might be smarter than me. But last time I looked in the water, all I saw was a reflection. Of what?
Me.
And what God was trying to say to Gideon, all them folks that stuck
On them.
on themselves.
My Lord.
Oh, man.
Get rid of them.
All right.
Wait, Brooks. Now the first part, he says, everybody that's afraid, tell them go home. The text says 22,000 people say, yeah, man, I was with you at first, but you ain't wasn't scared. For real, I'm scared. I'm done.
22.
22,000. Or scared for. I started out with 32,000. Now I'm down to
10,000.
10,000 folk. And out of 10,000 folk, God tells me I still got
Too many.
Man, I don't know how y'all feel. You can talk all you want to about how much faith you got. By that time, I would have been saying some choice words to God. I can't repeat them to y'all because y'all too sanctified. And y'all won't sit there and judge me for what I would say to God because me and God got that kind of relationship. But I would ask God, what's going on? That's about as nice as I can put it. No way possible when I already don't have enough, Jay. You ever got to the place where you already don't have enough of nothing? And here come God speak to you in a dream and tell you to go after something that you yourself know you can't afford? Come on, and then you slip up and share it with somebody that you might be pulling covers with and they don't see what you see? You about to help me preach this thing. Like it ain't never happened to you. And you ever messed around and looked at the person who you thought was walking with you and tell them where God was taking you? And they looked at you and said, who? You? I don't see that in you. I see something else in you. And you try to live up to what other people see. Oh, don't look at me like, oh, don't look at me. I'm in your, I almost doing your street name. Oh yeah, you cook. I see your feet moving in. Your feet hurting there. Because the truth of the matter is that all of us get to the point that we get excited when God tells us about our future and we share it with the wrong person.
All right.
And when we share it, we got to be encouraged because now watch this. God tells this man to take 10,000 folk when he didn't have enough of 32,000 and you still got too many. And now he's down to 300. Because now he's got to get rid of pride for folk. Because there are some folk that's so full of pride, they ain't going to do nothing unless they are up front no way. Their name got to be mentioned. You got to have them on please call her name. Please call her name. Put her out there, please. You got to do something special for them. You know, some folks always got to have the ego stroke. Got some men that thing with you. Men that got it real bad. They got to stroke his ego. You're doing a fine job, brother. Fine job, my God. Huh? And you got to encourage him. Okay? And now Gideon is so jacked up now because all he's got is 300 folk. Now you can talk on look comfortable all you want to. But if I got 300 folk, and I got some folk down there who be going fighting that I can't remember, to me, I'm going to tell everybody, we going to die.
Come on, Bishop.
Come on. What you going to tell? We was already up against it. Well, all I can tell you is, write your family. Send them a text. Hit them up, send them an email. I ain't coming home. Y'all saw the movie 300, right? When my man went to battle with Spartans and y'all saw that movie, right? Okay. He ain't coming home.
My Lord.
But here in the text, God tells Gideon, if you are afraid, he says, watch this. In verse 9, I told y'all to write this down. Verse 9 says what? He says, arise and go where? He says, arise and go down in the camp, for I have delivered it into your hand. Did y'all see that? This is before he went down. He told him I already delivered it. See, y'all ain't got it yet. Huh? You ain't ready yet? You ain't got it excited yet. I said verse 9. I ain't got to verse 15 yet. Before he told him, Pierre, to go down, he told him before he went down there, I already delivered it into your hands.
My Lord.
See, that's why you can't get excited yet. I said before he went down, he told him, I've already given it to you.
Lord, have mercy.
What's the use to be going to look at the property if you don't believe that it's already? What's the use to be calling people, wanting folks taking up folks' time, and you don't believe that he's all? Look at somebody and say, it's already done. Ain't no need you keep on making phone calls and troubling folks about loans, and you don't think God has already done it. If God ain't doing, stop running down behind stuff, trying to talk a whole bunch of spiritual stuff if you don't believe God done it. Because when God said that He's done it, it's already done. You ain't got to get this thing twisted before He went down. He told him, now watch this. Now watch this, y'all. Y'all read. Look at verse 10. Look at verse 10. I already read it. You read it. What does it say? What does it say? Stop right there. He didn't already got rid of the scared folk book. There were 22,000 scared folk with him. But then he turns around in verse 10 and said, but if you're afraid, look at somebody and say, you scared? Say you're scared. Ain't no need to mess around trying to act like you're all brave when you're scared. Because ain't nothing like fighting with somebody, folks. You know you've been in the hood. Ain't nothing like going to the hood playing ball and you know doggone well you got them guys, they scared. They said they're scared to death. Man, what y'all gonna do? We gonna fight all of them? You might be right. We can't go nowhere. We in their neighborhood. We gotta fight. Hit and run, whatever, but we gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we run together. If we fight, look at somebody and say, are you ride or die? You gotta get you some ride or die type of folk. You ain't got no time to be sitting up there talking about you with me 1 minute and stuff. Soon as stuff get crazy, you cut out on me, I see your backside. No, you ain't no ride or die type of guy. I need somebody that's gonna be with me in the bad times, in the good times, when I'm up, when I'm down. I don't need you to be with me when I got a pocket full of money. Can you roll with me when I'm broke and we eat meat? Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. When we eat Miss Ham and sardines out of a can, can you roll with me then?
That's right.
Y'all okay in here? So when Gideon turns around, he says, but if you are afraid, then watch what he tells you. Take your boy with you. Ain't nothing like carrying somebody with you. You can talk all you want to. I don't know how y'all feel. But every now and then, I might be a little, I'm bad now, but I ain't that doggone bad. Come on, roll with me. Ride over here with me. I don't know what might jump off. You ain't got to get out the car. Y'all okay? You don't want to bother him, no way. That's Chicago Beach. I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes you just need somebody with you. Tell somebody, say, are you with me or what?
Somebody go tell the story.
I just need somebody with me. I don't need you to say a whole lot. I don't need you to do nothing. All I want you to do, because watch this, Pura didn't do nothing. All Pura did was roll with him. All Pura did was just ride down there with him. And when he got down there, the text says, when he got to the edge of the camp, he saw the armed men, and he got right quiet and started putting his ear up there and said, hush, Pura, you hear what he's saying? They talking about me, not about us.
Me, about me. Right. That's right.
Look at somebody and say, don't you want to know?
Don't you want to know
what your haters are saying? Lord have mercy. Don't you know that most folk they see more in you than you see in yourself? And that's why when people look at you, they see your potential more than you can see it yourself. Oh, Lord have mercy. That felt good. I must be preaching to myself. Because some folk in here right now, you keep putting yourself down. And folks can see if he only knew who he was. If she only knew who she was. How bad she really was. Y'all ain't going to talk to me up here. That boy turned around and heard that thing. Now here's the dream, Pastor Hill. He says, I had a dream last night that a barley loaf came into the camp and struck the tent. You ain't never seen bread knock over nothing.
Yes, Lord.
So now this dream is a metaphor. It's a symbolic dream. So now I got to understand what barley is. Because barley represents Israel. Because what? It's not leaven. It doesn't have yeast. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. You got any Jew right now, they mess around with barley. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. to me. They don't mess with regular bread like we eat. They eat with barley bread. It represents the whole house of Israel. And so now it's not no regular loaf that's come rolling down the hill. Here, watch this here. Here comes a loaf of bread. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. Oh Lord, catch revelation of this. Bread of heaven. Lord have mercy. Here it comes rolling down the hill and it strikes a tent and knocks it over. And the man said, I know what it is. This ain't nothing but the sword of Gideon, the son of Joash. And Gideon said, he talking about me. Oh my God. Watch what Gideon says. He goes right back to the camp and tells the boys, y'all get up. We get ready to go and take the whole camp. He ain't got no more men, but he's encouraged. He ain't got no more nothing, but he's encouraged. What you saying to say, Bishop? He got a word. He got encouraged. He got oh, y'all ain't gonna hear me here. He got a real revelation from God. Because guess what he did? He understood that a dream had to come to life. Let somebody say, keep your dreams alive. Keep your dream alive. You can't let your dream die just because they told you it didn't work that way. Guess what God gives him? He gives him an idea. Because the first thing he says, how can 300 people take over this many folk? Well, they're already in the valley and they're backed up to the sea. Now watch this. If they're already backed up to the sea, we ain't got but 3 other places to cover. We got the north, the east, and the west. Oh Lord. The south is already covered because they're already in the water. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me here. He said 100 of y'all go over there. 100 of y'all go over here. And 100 of y'all come with me. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me here. Lord, I feel like preaching. Then he turns around. He said, light your lamps. Get your lanterns lit. He said, turn them up real bright. And then also, get your trumpets in your hand. And the boy said, now watch this. Do what you see me do. Y'all ain't gonna help me preach. I can tell it now. You go in the street, you think about KFC. But guess what happens? He turns around. He says, watch this. He said, when you stand up with your lanterns, he said, break the lanterns. Because when they stood over the sea and when they stood around the mountain, all the enemy saw was lights lit. But when they broke the lights, lights out. Y'all never talk to me up in here. Look at somebody here. Say lights is out. Lord have mercy. And they begin to blow those trumpets. And the Bible says that every man turned on his friend and killed each other. In other words, you ain't got to go and fight nobody. God's going to fight for you. He's going to allow your enemies to take care of themselves. Don't like me preaching. I'm preaching myself out here. You trying to hate on folks that's hating on you. Now, baby, touch somebody and say, lights out. Can you see what happened when they messed around with lights out and blowing trumpets? They didn't know who was coming in their camp because they can't see what's coming. Guess what, y'all? When God finished doing what he's doing with you, you ain't gonna be able to see. They ain't gonna see what's coming to the camp. They ain't gonna see you coming. All they know is you're gonna show up on the scene. They killed each other. And Gideon was standing on top of the mountain blowing his trumpet with 300 folk and went down after they killed themselves. You ain't got to kill them. All you got to do is what God told you to do.
Yes.
And watch them kill themselves. Your dream is only going to come alive when you live it. Can I preach to myself now? I'm living a dream. Don't get mad with me. Can I finish with my word? I know it's a good one. I've been preaching it all morning. Can I preach it just a little bit more?
Come on.
Because Joseph had a dream in the prison. And if he hadn't had that dream, he couldn't have done 13 years in change. So what he had, Bishop, he had a dream that kept him going. The only thing that kept Joseph going was he had. Who am I talking to here? That the only thing that's getting you up in the morning, your dream has not came to pass.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
The only thing got you holding on. Come here. Come here. Here it is. Hold my hand. You got me? You sure you got me? The only thing. Come closer to the edge. Okay. You ain't got me. You ain't got me. Hold me there. Can you hold me? Because some of y'all are holding on. I mean, right on the edge.
Yeah.
But the only thing you keep looking at is your dream. But every time you turn around, it looks like you're about to fall. But God's got you looking at my dream.